This happened a good number of years ago. At the time, I was a pretty high-up drug dealer, moving a good number of ounces of heroin, meth, and cocaine. I wasn't El Chapo, but I had power, money, and respect. I had a girlfriend of a few years. She ended up getting pregnant, and a couple months after my child was born, she left me. I was destroyed. At the time, I had a mental disorder that made this breakup unbearable, and I was a mental wreck, and my anger was at an all-time high. There were groups of days where I would be fine and not even feel the need to text her, and there were times where I was so fucking angry because she left me. How could she leave me when I did so much for her? My anger would become uncontrollable, and when you have the drug dealer mentality, it can get scary. I never laid a hand on that woman, but I found out she was hanging out with someone who was supposed to be a good friend of mine, and they started dating. I still remember the exact feeling of seeing a picture of my ex, my good friend, and my child all together. I destroyed my entire house in a blacked-out rage and basically went off the deep end. The anger was uncontrollable. Something evil happened inside me, and I had to do it. One night, I decided to throw a party at a venue in town and invited said friend so I could talk to him. He was very hesitant at first, but I told him I wanted to just make amends and we could all get along. He came through and we sat down and talked. I acted real good to him, and I had him fooled that everything was okay. I asked him if he wanted to go out back and do some great cocaine, and he agrees. What he didn't know was that this wasn't just cocaine. It was a 50-50th cut of cocaine and fentanyl. He fell out almost instantly after doing a decent-sized line. We were in a pretty discreet location, so I took about 7 minutes before. I went inside and yelled for someone to call 911. By the time the ambulance got there, he was dead. I put the bag of cocaine in his pocket before coming back inside and getting the ambulance. I told the police that he asked if I wanted to go out to do cocaine, and I agreed. He did the first line and fell out, and that's all I knew. I didn't know what happened. Nobody ever thought anything of it past that, and I was never hassled after that about the situation.